See you guys.
Hi, I'm Alex, adventuring my motorbike around the world. Join the ride in Australia.
We are at Shute Harbour. I'm wondering if we are in Norway. Look at the ferry. Looks like Norway here. The water's a bit more blue. Whitsundays is not far away from here. Maybe we're gonna check it out later. First we have to find a place to stay the night. Every day and good morning from Airlie Beach in Queensland, Australia. Today we're gonna go on a boat trip. We're going to explore the Whitsundays, going for a hike, and then we're gonna head out further to the Great Barrier Reef, doing some snorkeling. I think it's gonna be a crazy experience. We're gonna go on one of these speedboats. It's called Viper. I think 36 people on there, and I think today we're gonna be really lucky with the weather, guys. We have sunshine all day long, maybe a little bit cloudy. I'm really excited, I must say. I haven't done these trips for quite some years, booking something and just like being tempered. But yeah, let's do it.
Hi guys, welcome aboard.
You guys were entering the board?
Yeah, there looks like we're doing swimming for you as well.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good man, good.
Morning guys. How you doing?
To the back.
Where we want to sit?
If you think
Not
you're
very
fine,
front.
you can sit up here.
Want to go at the very front?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, it's gonna be hard.
Kind of more adrenaline, more exciting at the front. Not that it's boring at the back.
They put some pillows here for us.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll get the life jackets out the way. Look like this. Okay, I'm sure you've all seen a life jacket before.
Together with Rodrigo today. Mark. And Mark from Scotland. We're having an awesome time. But the boat is going pretty fast already. We choose the seats in the front because we thought like we're the strongest, but not sure if that was a good idea. Right folks, we just saw some whales out there, like 2 big ones and also some white ones. Not sure about the names, maybe one of them were humbucks, the white ones. And the bigger ones were really big. One of them was really throwing its fin into the air. Nice to see that. It's a good add-on to the trip today, I guess, yeah. We're gonna hop onto a smaller boat, get to the beach, and we're going to walk up a little hill and enjoy the view down to the special place, I guess. Walking through the jungle, landed on the beach. I'm going up some stairs. I think it's a 15-minute walk two-way, so not very crazy. We can do this all with slippers, flippers, flip-flops, whatever they call it here. I'm gonna explore. Let's do it. This place is called Inlet Hill Lookout, I guess because of like the beach is like inlet in between the islands. We're very lucky the sun just came out.
Yeah.
And here we have it. Insanely beautiful place is that. Look at the color of the water. It's like turquoise and then the white sand. Incredible. Like another wonder of the nature, I think. Really good to be here.
The Turquoise. Here at the beautiful Whitehaven beach. See you guys. See you later, buddy.
The sand here is made of 90% silicia. This is crazy. Look at. Oh, listen to this. That's crazy. This is crazy sand in here. The sand is not getting hot actually. It stays cool even if the sun kind of hits it. Oh, it's beautiful. Obviously it's a bit touristic here, but still nice. Let's walk a bit. Whitsundays, Whitehaven Beach. Queensland, Australia. It's a bit windy. We're lucky we have sunshine here, just a couple of kilometers towards the mainland. There is clouds. But yeah, we wanna go down there. Somewhere they have some cliffs that said corals over there. Let's check it out. What shall we do? Let's do a gentleman dive now. Actually, the folks, I got some full chute here, which is protecting from the sunlight. I opted for that one. Get the goggles on and then like dive in, alright? Expect a cold experience. Oh dear. It's rather chilly. Alright, I have a full taste of salt in my mouth. I took a couple of liters, but snorkeling the Great Barrier Reef was a good experience. There are lots of fish down there, beautiful colors. The reef obviously is alive, as you can see. Thinking about comparing it to Exmouth and diving with whale sharks. I mean, the whale sharks, they are impressive, right? This is you're having this big fish swimming beside you. A different story, but the Great Barrier Reef, good experience. For some fruit, get some minerals back to quite the grams.
I love it.
Very good.
We're here in Wales, we watch them, a lot of fishes, a lot of corals, sunny day, amazing, good people, good food.
From Waterberg on land, the ride continues. We make our way to Yeppoon, Bundaberg and Crystal Water Eco Park just outside of Brisbane, where we will make friends with kangaroos. In Redcliffe, we will be gifted with incredible Australian hospitality.
Not much trouble, folks. We are in Yeppoon on the east coast in Queensland. You might wonder like how to fill up the water bottle. I have an app and it showed me that there is a tap, so I just go there and kind of refill it, right? It's for free. Nice. Yes, the water's running. Fill it up. Half full is enough, 5 liters. Alright, smells like swimming pool, so it's definitely safe to drink it because of the chlorine in there. It's not the best water, but better than nothing. Thank you, dear Surfers Life Rescue Club. The app I'm using is called WikiCamp. It also has all the campsites in there. It was a one-time cost of, I don't know, $8 Australian or something like that. Cheers. It's time to clean the chain. Every 1500 kilometers roughly. I found when I go to a place where the bike is like a little bit downhill, I can actually lift her up myself onto the center stand. I'm learning something new every day about this trip, about this work with a motorcycle. It's impressive. We are in Bundaberg at Bundaberg Brewery. Visit the center, you can buy some cheap stuff there. Bundaberg, the famous brewery from Australia. Here they are. We have Jägermeister in Germany instead. Bundaberg, we got traditional lemonade. It's a family-owned company, and they also do, I think they also do beer, not sure. They have ginger beer, not sure if they have normal beer probably as well. But this is more like lemonade. Normally I don't eat sugar or something, but here I think I'll give it a try. Let's go. Good stuff, tasty. We just arrived. It's a bit late. Two things kicked in. I didn't wait for my sunset app to update. So it's at 8 minutes past 6, but already the sun is setting at 26 minutes past, or 29 minutes past 5. So more than half an hour wrong. And also it was very cloudy today. So the sun was not really going through. And that obviously also, anyway, since more than half an hour, it's pitch dark. We arrived at the hip campsite now. I can't show you anything. Camille is here with me. You can't see her, I guess. Here we are. We're gonna pitch the tent now here. Took some time to find it because obviously it is dark, but tomorrow morning we're gonna see more. Good morning, folks, and happy day from this beautiful farm stay place here where I arrived last night, and now I can actually see how it looks like. It's cold now here, but I love it. It's convenient. It's like German temperature. It's not so humid. The tent was not even wet. So I have clothing to stay warm and not sweating anymore, not have mosquitoes around. It's just fantastic. I'm starting to prepare Camille to ship further out from Sydney. So getting the quotes in and taking in the kind of timings, when to do what, and also with regards to servicing, because I'm going to head further to South America, into Santiago de Chile. And the bike needs to be prepared, I think. So I'm just like checking the things that the service manual is asking for. And obviously there's a lubrication for the swing arm, and relubrication or change of the bearings for the steering and all these kind of things. And I'm just kind of trying to find out how much work that is, right? And I'm crossing all these things off the list for servicing myself, because it's like, it's so difficult, all these things. If you don't have the tools and if you don't have a place and all these things, and just doing that before you're gonna kind of fly out and have the timings and need to do it under time pressure. I don't want this, right? I think I just wait until the front bearing breaks and then repair it somewhere in South America if I really have to. Maybe it holds, right? And if it holds, why should I repair it? I'm not running it so hard and so strong in sand. I mean, it's awesome sand, but not like really what it is made for, right? So I think I'm just gonna check the play before heading out from Sydney, and if it's not too bad, then like if there's no play, then why should do anything, right? We're heading back from this beautiful place. This was the road I took last night during dark. We're heading south. I've got some recommendation from very friendly Australians camping here, and I'm really excited for the day now. We're gonna be lucky there's no rain, but lots of overcast today. So I feel very comfortable with that. It means I don't have to sweat so much. And look at this beautiful countryside here. Very, very beautiful Australia. The chicken style in here. Alright guys, this is Queensland and welcome to Australia. I think now we're talking, it's really beautiful here. Have you seen that? If Tasmania is as beautiful as in going in the same direction, I would really appreciate that. This looks like a very untouched land actually. I mean, like it has been, people have been living here for many years, but it looks more like a national park than it would be in Germany or in the Alps. The landscape is kind of similar with regards to the hill shape and everything, but obviously the vegetation is much different. And this morning I woke up and I heard a very crazy bird talking, like it was singing like a whip. And then I had to Google it was like making like tweak and then a whip sound, then Indiana Jones style. And I would think, what's going on? Like, are we hunting for any treasuries here? But no, there's a whip bird making a whip sound. Let's check in now. All right, checked in. Now park the motorbike. I'm going to pitch a tent just behind it, so we have sunlight in the morning and a little bit of shade during the day if we stay 2 nights, 3 nights maybe here, because I really like the spot. Beautiful management. Happy day and good morning from Crystal Waters in Queensland. What an amazing scenery. Kangaroo, mother kangaroo. This guy has just activated spa mode. They have a very nice kitchen here with kind of sink. They have gas stoves, cutlery, everything is here that you need. They have like new fridges, a place where I can do some work here. They have a couch to chill out in the evening. This is really nice, and obviously you see like the view is just like incredible in here. It's really good. People come here to kind of chill and relax a bit, and the best thing always is like the kangaroos. They're just like roaming around here and having some fun, eating the grass from the ground. Yeah, it's a nice place. I can really recommend it. Crystal Waters, come here. It's a nice little market here today on a Saturday in the morning. It's a beautiful coffee place close by. People selling some food. I'm gonna get something. Look at this. Feel like being in a German market. Amazing fresh stuff. I woke up with pain at night, 3 a.m. and I have this animal eating me. I'm trying to remove it now, but it's a little bit difficult because it's very difficult for me to see and to access. I have the thing here, trying to get it out now. I hope I got the animal completely. Alright, the animal is called a tick. It's common here in Queensland. It doesn't really do transfer boreals as in Europe or in United States, but it can transform some bacteria that can cause limpness. You can't move anymore. So I just should observe in the next 24 to 48 hours. That's what ChatGPT said, like it's the fastest thing I can get information. I put some antiseptum onto it. No, I can't do anything else. So a really important thing to carry, I think, is a small mirror. I just realized if I would be out in the woods, no mirror at the bathroom, I would need a small little mirror to see where it is. I mean, if it's behind your neck, you wouldn't see it actually. So if it is behind your neck and you can't see it, then you can't even get it out. Because you need to get it out in a way that you get the mouth and everything. And I hope I got it actually. Right, folks, camera is on the center stand. And we're checking how the steering bearings are working. So there's no play. I'm just pushing it up and down. No play. It runs easily. Also forward, back, left, right. Everything is strong. The only thing I feel is if I lift it and I take it at the bottom and move the suspension up and down. I hear a click. And that's coming from the inside of the suspension. It's moving maybe like a millimeter until I feel like, oh, there's a resistance. So I think like it appears to me that the spring, when the suspension is out, it's not fully completely covering the whole thing. So it goes up and then the spring is touching and then only the spring is kind of giving the resistance. Not sure if that's normal, but that's probably more like, I don't think that has to do with the oil or something, because maybe has it, I don't know. Maybe comment down in the comments below, please, and help me to understand. Also, I checked if there's any swing, if there's any play in the swing arm. Should be lubricated every 40,000 kilometers normally, according to the European service manual. But I'm at 48 now, so I need to do this, but I don't feel any play. Not really sure the stuff down there at the suspension. It should be lubricated every 20,000 K. I never did it, so I'm really a little bit behind there. But I mean, like, I have this good protection here from the water, so I don't think it will get so wet. And the dust, I don't think it will make so much, because it will just kind of cover everything. So I think we still should be okay, but I want to lubricate as soon as possible, because I think this is really kind of also maybe a little bit a general weak point of wear. I've been staying now for 5 nights here, and today I'm just like getting all the tent away from the ground, drying it and putting it up at a different place, because otherwise you just get mold, right? And this is not very, very nice. It was already wet inside in the tent underneath the sleeping pad like the gray one. So, and also you can see like this is starting to get alive. But look, if you get a footprint, your tent stays like new. Almost. The holes are from ants, or maybe I spoiled some petrol onto it, I'm not sure. Alright guys, we have first time rain, and I think the product I sprayed on is really doing a good job. I feel like this is almost like MSR is kind of delivering it at the beginning. I have been spending almost a week now, it's a week now here at this Crystal Waters campsite, eco camping, and I just found out like 1 or 2 days ago that this is actually a very spiritual place. And how do I realize? So there are many people who are really spiritual here. And I had so many insightful conversations listening to people who were sharing perspectives with me that I've never heard before. They have so different beliefs and point of views onto the world, which is very insightful and really broadening my wisdom and my point of view onto the planet Earth and the universe, I guess. So that is really keeping me thinking, and yeah, I think I got some book recommendations, and I want to work myself into that a little bit, because I feel my mind is so limited. This is my editing place, guys. I can sit on the couch, chill a bit, the wind is blowing, rain is out there. What an awesome place for editing. It's just really cool. Good morning folks, it has been 9 incredible days here at Crystal Waters campsite, a place full of spirituality, a thing that I haven't been into so much before. I met incredible, interesting people here who opened my mind, my horizon, my perspective onto the world into a way that I couldn't even grasp yet. So I need to read further up on that. You know, I'm just like getting ready, the stuff dried, and yeah, then we're gonna head to Malini. And a little bit north, I want to see some places there which I missed, and then we're gonna go into Brisbane, exploring the area there. And yeah, looking forward to that. Let's get it going. Didn't really like the parking place over there because I left some space on the left side or on the right side of the bike, and if somebody parks in there and they drop their bike, I mean, like, I'm not here to do repairs, right? I'm here to enjoy, so I leave a little bit of space in here. I'm the last one on the side, so nobody's gonna park where the bike can fall on my one. Be safe, be safe. We arrived in Malini. Gonna check out the area now a bit. It's very beautiful. Maybe we have just like a tea or just buy some bread, fresh bread. So I just bought an apple in this kind of organic store over there. Nice apple. $2.24, €1.50. One apple. I'm only like 2 hours away from Brisbane Centre. Let's have a look at the reality postings, what the prices of the housing is here. So it's a bit difficult to say where these places are. 1.7 million, which is $1 million US. This is sold, it's like a hut for 900 Australian. Nice. How much land? 1 or 2 acres. It's big, 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 big. Yeah, big place. 1.2 million. Place in here, coming soon. 1.6 million, North Malini. 6,000 square meters. Need to have money to have a nice place here. Oh yeah, Australia, really? Look at this. This is not far away from Brisbane, maybe 2 hours. Just look at this sunshine, I have clouds. Good morning, happy day folks. Quick update here from close to Brisbane with regards to the Misley mounted tire tube. I was following up with Yamaha and Darwin 2 times. The second time was a bit more harsh and then they answered. They are willing to pay the money back for the service in the tube, which I appreciate a lot. That shows like they accept that there was something wrong. Everybody can do mistakes, that's okay. And as long as there's some sign of taking responsibility for that, I think that's good. I would have loved if they would have answered to my first email where I was a little bit more friendly. But it's always the same. If you don't complain in a harsh way, people don't recognize you. But no, I think overall fine. Thanks guys. And let's go to Yamaha Whole Shot. I think they do a good job overall if they don't deal with rubber tubes. I think we're there. Number 3. Very calm area, beautiful. Hey Chris!
And he's travelling around on a motorbike. And we said to him out there, well, if you're coming down to Queensland, drop in.
All right, guys, it's planning time again. Here with Rod, which we met in Lytton Station, and the planning needs to happen. And Rod obviously knows the places here much better than I do, so getting a bunch of tips and hints to explore New South Wales. We're heading into an adventurous day. First of all, we're gonna go to a guitar building club, which is gonna be an amazing experience. As you guys know, I love to play the guitar and I also love woodwork. So I'm really excited how these people do it here. It's kind of a club where they kind of gather together and build their own guitars. And yesterday Rod also kind of showed me the guitars that he built, which is really, really cool. And then later we're gonna go to another kind of club where they meet once a week and play music together on the guitar. So let's have a guitar day in Australia.
The line's up.
Aye.
Clearing the sewage lines out. I'm checking them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing the series from here to there.
Oh, are they? Excellent.
We are here at the Woodcraft Center.
So this is the instrument making area. We used to only have that side of the room, but now we've got that many people, we've taken over this side of the room as well.
And all that's made, now we've got to find out how to put the damn thing together.
Look at this fine work, amazing.
This is the back of the... So, gum sander.
Oh, they're building beautiful guitars here, I can say. Well, that's an impressive community they build, and everybody is so dedicated to timber and to wood crafting. This is insane. I hope we have something like this in Germany as well. I would love to join that and kind of build my own stuff there, learn some new things. Really incredible. Hey guys, this is a nice place. Well done. Appreciate you showing me around. Thank you so much. So we're continuing the adventures. We're now at a music weekly session, and Chris was so kind to take me there. Lots of people around here. We have some music prepared that we're going to play now. Yeah, it's kind of, I'm kind of lowering the average age here, but that's not a problem. Maybe I can learn something here. Looking forward to that. Thank you, Chris. And Rod was so kind to give me his awesome Australian-made guitar. I played it yesterday. It's a beautiful instrument.